Narcissistic supply refers to the attention, admiration, validation, and other forms of reinforcement that narcissists seek from others to maintain their inflated sense of self-worth and bolster their fragile self-esteem. Narcissistic supply is essential for narcissists as it serves as the lifeblood of their psychological well-being and self-image. Here are some key aspects of narcissistic supply. Narcissists crave attention and admiration from others. They seek constant validation of their superiority, attractiveness, intelligence, or achievements to boost their self-esteem and reinforce their grandiose self-image. Narcissists rely on others to validate their sense of self-worth and importance. They seek approval and validation for their actions, opinions, and accomplishments to feel validated and accepted by others. Narcissists may also seek emotional support and validation from others, especially during times of insecurity or vulnerability. They rely on others to provide reassurance, empathy, and understanding to bolster their fragile self-esteem. Narcissists may use manipulative tactics to extract narcissistic supply from others. This could include love bombing, excessive flattery and affection, gaslighting, manipulating someone into questioning their own reality, or playing the victim to elicit sympathy and attention. Narcissistic supply can come from various sources, including romantic partners, family members, friends, colleagues, acquaintances, online followers, admirers, or anyone who provides attention, admiration, or validation to the narcissist. Narcissists become addicted to narcissistic supply and constantly seek out new sources to fulfill their insatiable need for validation and attention. They may become emotionally dependent on others to validate their self-worth and may resort to manipulative or deceptive tactics to maintain a steady supply of narcissistic supply. Overall, narcissistic supply is crucial for narcissists as it sustains their inflated sense of self-worth, reinforces their grandiose self-image, and provides emotional validation and support. Without a constant supply of attention, admiration, and validation from others, narcissists may experience feelings of emptiness, insecurity, and inadequacy. Different tiers of narcissistic supply is based on the proximity and significance of the sources of supply to the narcissist. Here's a generalized breakdown. 1. Primary supply. The primary supply refers to the main or most significant source of narcissistic supply in a narcissist's life. This is typically an intimate partner, spouse, or long-term romantic relationship where the narcissist relies heavily on validation, admiration, and attention from this individual to maintain their sense of self-worth, identity, and emotional stability. Here are some characteristics of primary supplies for narcissists. The primary supply is often the narcissist's intimate partner or spouse, with whom they have a close and emotionally significant relationship. This individual is intimately involved in the narcissist's life and is relied upon heavily for validation, admiration, and attention. The narcissist becomes emotionally dependent on the primary supply for validation and self-esteem. They may constantly seek reassurance, admiration, and attention from this individual to maintain their inflated sense of self-worth. In the early stages of the relationship, the narcissist idealizes the primary supply, viewing them as perfect and fulfilling all their needs. This idealization phase is characterized by intense admiration and infatuation. Over time, the narcissist may exert control and manipulation over the primary supply to ensure a steady flow of narcissistic supply. This may involve using manipulative tactics such as gaslighting, emotional manipulation, or love bombing to maintain the relationship and keep the primary supply emotionally invested. The relationship with the primary supply often follows a pattern of highs and lows, with the narcissist alternating between idealizing and devaluing the individual. This can create an emotional roller coaster for the primary supply, as they are subjected to the narcissist's fluctuating moods and behaviors. The primary supply fulfills the narcissist's need for external validation and admiration. Without constant validation and attention from the primary supply, The narcissist may experience feelings of insecurity, inadequacy, or emptiness. The primary supply holds significant emotional influence over the narcissist's well-being and self-esteem. The narcissist's mood and emotional stability often depend on the level of validation and attention they receive from the primary supply. Overall, the primary supply plays a central and indispensable role in the life of a narcissist, providing constant validation, admiration, and emotional support that are essential for maintaining their inflated sense of self-worth and identity. 2. Secondary supply. Secondary supplies are additional sources of narcissistic supply that may include close friends, family members, colleagues, or other individuals in the narcissist's social circle. While not as central as the primary supply, secondary supplies still play a significant role in providing validation and admiration to the narcissist, diversifying their sources of supply. Here are some characteristics of secondary supply for narcissists. Secondary supply may include close friends, family members, or relatives who provide the narcissist with validation, admiration, and attention. These individuals are part of the narcissist's inner circle and play a significant role in their social support network. Secondary supply may also come from colleagues, acquaintances, or peers in the narcissist's social or professional sphere. These individuals provide supplementary validation and admiration, albeit to a lesser extent than primary sources. In the digital age, narcissists may also derive secondary supply from their online presence, including social media followers, fans, or admirers. These individuals provide validation and admiration through likes, comments, shares, and other forms of engagement. Narcissists may seek secondary supply from casual or short-term relationships, such as dating partners, flings, or acquaintances. These relationships may not be as emotionally significant as the primary relationship, but still provide validation and attention to the narcissist. Secondary supply may also come from the narcissist's work environment or social circles, where they interact with colleagues, peers, or acquaintances who admire and validate them. In some cases, narcissists may seek secondary supply from former romantic partners or spouses, especially if they maintain some level of contact or interaction with them. Secondary supply can also come from external sources, such as recognition, accolades, or achievements that validate the narcissist's sense of superiority and importance. Overall, secondary supply for narcissists consists of individuals or sources outside of the primary relationship that provide additional validation, admiration, and attention to the narcissist. While not as central or significant as the primary supply, secondary supplies contribute to fulfilling the narcissist's need for narcissistic supply and bolstering their inflated sense of self-worth and identity. 3. Tertiary supply. Tertiary supplies are even more distant or peripheral sources of validation, admiration, and attention compared to primary and secondary supplies. These tertiary supplies are typically individuals or sources that are not as closely connected to the narcissist's inner circle or primary relationships, but still contribute to fulfilling their need for narcissistic supply. Here are some examples of tertiary supply for narcissists. Tertiary supply may come from casual acquaintances, such as neighbors, classmates, or people the narcissist interacts with in passing. While these individuals are not deeply connected to the narcissist, they may still provide validation or attention in social interactions. Tertiary supply can also come from the narcissist's social media followers, fans, or online admirers. These individuals engage with the narcissist's online content, such as liking posts, leaving comments, or sharing content, which provides a form of validation and attention. Tertiary supply may include interactions with strangers in public settings, such as receiving compliments or attention from people the narcissist encounters while out in public. These brief and fleeting interactions still contribute to the narcissist's need for validation and attention. Tertiary supply may come from interactions with service providers, such as restaurant staff, retail workers, or other service industry professionals, who provide positive feedback or attention to the narcissist during interactions. Tertiary supply can also come from professional recognition or achievements, such as receiving awards, accolades, or positive feedback in the workplace or professional sphere. This external validation reinforces the narcissist's sense of superiority and importance. Tertiary supply may come from participation in online communities or forums, where the narcissist receives validation and admiration from anonymous or semi-anonymous individuals who share similar interests or beliefs. Tertiary supply can also come from public events or performances, where the narcissist receives attention, admiration, or applause from audiences or spectators. Overall, tertiary supply for narcissists consists of more peripheral sources of validation, admiration, and attention compared to primary and secondary supplies. While not as central or significant, tertiary supplies still contribute to fulfilling the narcissist's need for narcissistic supply and reinforcing their inflated sense of self-worth and identity. 4. Quaternary supply and beyond. Beyond tertiary supplies, there may be additional layers of individuals or sources that provide narcissistic supply to the narcissist. These could include online followers, fans, admirers, or anyone who contributes to the narcissist's need for attention and validation, albeit in a more indirect or distant manner. It's important to note that the delineation of levels of narcissistic supply is not a rigid hierarchy, and the significance of each level may vary depending on the individual narcissist and their specific circumstances. Additionally, individuals may move between different levels of supply over time, and the sources of narcissistic supply can change in response to shifts in relationships and social dynamics. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.